become a whole new person because of you.
Do you know something, Clark? You are pretty much the only thing that makes me want to get up in the morning.
Wait for me to come home.
Me Before You, a heartfelt story in romance with Emilia Clarke center stage. You know, it would have been funny to see James McAvoy play the love interest, but I would have been too spoiled. You know, you want some more star power, obviously, but you really don't need it when you have such an adorable lead like Emilia Clarke. When you see her in Game of Thrones and you see her in Terminator, she's badass. She's, what, 26? She's about my age. I'm not really thinking of her age when I'm seeing her as a badass character in Game of Thrones, but when I see her as a cute girl, so funny, looks like someone that I know. Yeah, it's pretty cool to see her like that. That dancing scene. He's in his wheelchair and they're in the wedding and they're dancing. That was really romantic. It left me with a lot of mixed feelings. The movie has balls. Has a lot of balls to do what it did without giving it away. But you might already know about the controversy, and I don't know what you feel about it, but it didn't say one way or another about it. You know, it was unfair to criticize it. It's not like Million Dollar Baby, which had the same kind of controversy. But obviously Emilia Clarke loves this person, doesn't want anything bad to happen to this person. Isn't causing something bad to happen to this person. She loves him, and she's loving him to the very end. And he even said, "You're the reason I get up in the morning. You know, you're the only reason." And there's a lot of times where I feel a lot of despair, and I turn to Jesus Christ because I don't want to get up sometimes. I'm not even quadriplegic, but I've been through some hard times in my life. And anyway, so for that reason, for touching and broaching the subject, I give it 4.5 stars. Quite nearly perfect, and it's not a tearjerker. It's not. I mean, well, I will say, yeah, if you're really sensitive, it might be. Case in point, the row behind me. This movie's been out for 2 weeks. It's still popular, I guess. It's an afternoon here, and a bunch of girls were in the I don't know if single, but a bunch of them were in the theater. A whole bunch of girlfriends behind me and some girlfriends in front of me, to the side of me. All friends coming out to see it. Who knows, probably for the second time. Yeah, I could hear them quietly weeping behind me. But mostly, for the most part, it's very lighthearted. At the beginning of it, it makes you laugh. It threw me off guard, you know, because I was expecting something along the lines of corny, cheesy, trying to overtly play at your emotions, like some of the critics said, but it's not. It's a solid entry and a genre that really needs more solid entries, because it is a dying genre. Everybody knows it's really hard to find a good romantic movie. You got stupid romantic comedies, and you got the weird action romantic comedies, and then you have a couple of romances that come around every now and then. I mean, the good example of a movie about love is the Before series, Before Sunrise, After the Sunset, or whatever it was called, the Ethan Hawke and Julie Deepley one. I mean, that I put it in that league. You know, it is pretty good. It's pretty solid. So if you're feeling like a nice romantic flick, this one will certainly be right up your alley. So I hope you enjoy it. Absolutely 4.5 stars.